I work at a design firm near the waterfront in downtown Louisville. Our office is on the fourth floor of an office building. It's an older building, exposed brick, high ceilings, and a busted elevator that groans like it's one ride away from snapping a cable. It was a Monday when I first saw him. A guy in his 40s, khakis, button down, clipboard in hand. He was standing just outside our entrance like he was waiting for something. I nodded. He nodded back. Seemed like a survey guy or some kind of an inspector. Later that day, I asked our receptionist if we had anyone scheduled to visit the building. She said no. The front desk hadn't signed anyone in. I didn't think much of it at the time. He was back the next day. Same guy, same clipboard. Only this time, he was across the street, leaning against the lamppost, just kind of watching. I figured maybe he'd worked in the building across from ours. But then on Thursday, one of our team leads, Maya, came over to my desk and said, "Hey, is that guy your client?" I said, "What guy?" She said a man came into the office while I was at lunch and asked for me by name. She said he had a meeting. When she told him I was out, he smiled and walked out. No card, no email, nothing. That's when I started to feel it. That cold, sour feeling in your stomach, like something important just slipped past you and you don't even know what it was. The next week it got worse. He started showing up every morning, sometimes across the street, sometimes on the sidewalk, pretending to be talking on the phone. Once I saw him on the same bus I take to work, 2 rows ahead of mine, clipboard tucked under his arm like it belonged there. I told building security. They were polite, but didn't seem to take it too seriously. "He's probably harmless," the guy said. "Maybe a commercial or real estate guy. They hang around this area all the time." I didn't argue, but I changed my commute. I started leaving at different times. I took different routes, but it didn't matter. He kept showing up. Then one night, I hit the gym after work like usual, around 9 p.m. As I walked to my car, I saw a silver sedan parked across the street with its engine off and the headlights dimmed. The driver made eye contact with me. It was him. No clipboard, no pretense this time, just staring from behind the wheel like he was waiting for something to begin. I rushed into my car and I drove home fast. When I got to my apartment, there was a folded piece of paper at the foot of my door. Typed, plain paper, 1 sentence. "You're in better shape than I expected you to be. Good for you." That was the moment I stopped brushing it off. I filed a police report. I told them everything. They actually took me seriously. Told me to document everything, save screenshots, vary my routine, and never walk anywhere alone. For a few days, I didn't see him. I figured, going to the cops had scared him away. Then Friday came. That morning, I got to work early to prep for a client pitch. I was alone in the break room pouring coffee when the motion sensor light in the reception area flicked on. Footsteps. I peeked around the corner expecting to see one of the partners. It was him. No hesitation this time. He was walking straight down the hallway, toward the break room, toward me. I stepped back, heart hammering, and dialed 911. I spoke loudly, hoping he would hear me speaking to the police. The operator stayed on the line with me while I told her my location. Then, I heard the elevator ding. He was gone. When the police arrived, our front desk receptionist, Allie, said he had come in calmly, told her he had an interview to schedule with me. He gave her my full name. She buzzed him up. The detectives pulled security footage and ran his face through their system. And that's when it got real. They called me that night and told me what they found, and I almost wish they hadn't. He had no known address, no phone number. But his face matched a known offender. Multiple stalking complaints over the last 10 years. 2 dismissed due to lack of threat. 1 restraining order violation. And 1 open case in Montana involving a missing woman. A woman who'd filed 3 complaints before she vanished. No one had been detained except him. He was questioned but never charged. No body, no confession, not enough to hold him. They said they'd recirculate the footage, monitor the area, but that's all they could do. I changed jobs 2 weeks later, moved out of my apartment, shut down all of my socials. But here's the part that just won't leave me. That last Friday, the day he came into my office, after the police had walked me through everything and told me I'd done the right thing, they found a folded piece of paper under my keyboard. It was a list, printed from a spreadsheet. My full name, my work schedule, my gym hours, even my building access code. And at the bottom, one final line. Friday, 7:15 a.m., final opportunity. I haven't seen him since, but I wake up every morning at 7:15 now. Every morning, no alarm. Doesn't matter what time I went to bed. Like my body still thinks I'm being watched. Like something unfinished is still tracking me. Waiting for the opportunity that I didn't give him.